Hi and welcome to another video. Today I'll play again human. So I'm working on a completely free guide for the archetype. So I want to test a bit more the choices I could make, just like Force of Virtue instead of Knight Errant and such. And I want to try one of the best human lord ever printed, just released. It's pretty good. So each other human you control gets +1/+0 and ward 1. So basically you have a protection spell on a buff spell. That's already pretty good. And it's a 2/2, so it doesn't die to Ren and 6 and such. And I kind of want to understand a bit more what I want in the sideboard too, so I try a bit of different stuff. So anyway, don't forget to subscribe, put a like, follow for the guide, follow for more content in general, and please leave me a feedback of any kind because I want to improve, I want to bring more content. So stay tuned, enjoy the league, it will be a fun one for sure. I think that this is a fine keep, I guess. And I want to try out new cards, so I mean if I manage to draw something like it's a mirror match, could be honestly. And if I manage to draw an Adeline, it's just crazy. It could be even Death and Taxes, so a lot of options. Yeah, it's Death and Taxes. There's a Thalia and Solitude. That's pretty aggressive, I guess. So I could go double creature, or I could play my lord. Giver of Runes. Fuck. Is this an Arbiter though? Damn, everything. Okay. So I'm just going to play double Dauntless Bodyguard. They have no cards left in their hand. Cannot play Shining Shoal. They have the Eiganjo though next turn. Just going to pass turn now. They're going to destroy my Cavern of Souls though. Okay. I think I'm fine taking 4, right? Let's have a creature now. Be able to attack freely for my planes. Yes. I mean, why shouldn't I just attack now? What what is that? Okay, so we're facing Death and Taxes. Containment Priest is okay. Not great, but okay. So I think I'm going to actually side that in. I think it's kinda better than Dauntless Bodyguard. Esper Sentinel is not that great on the draw. I think I'll play like this. And I'll put back Esper Sentinel on the play because I want to at least try to tax one of their vials. Okay, this is a good. Nice vial. Perfect. Turn 1 champion pass. Turn 2, I guess I'll keep my Containment Priest. Even though it's not great. So they could have Solitude in their hand. I think I'm going to play land and I'll just attack here. They have nothing. I mean, surely they have guess I'm slim sword. Then next turn, they are not likely to go either Vial now unless they have Leonin Arbiter. Okay, that feels good. Here comes the Solitude Ephemerate though. Melira. Charming. Interesting. Interesting. That's a pretty good draw though. I give priority to shutting down their vials and blink effects. I don't care about taking 3 damage here. 5 damage if they attack me with all. Take a wisp. Okay, they're going to kill my creature, that's fine. Okay. This is Scry 2, probably. Yeah. To bottom. They kinda have to get rid of that annoying Flicker Wisp. It is an interesting draw. I think I'm going to... It's not that easy though. I need to draw something. I have a good trade here. Another Thalia. That's a pretty good draw. So, do I want to trade Thalia for Thalia? I think so. Now we have both the same clock, but okay, that's fine. No, I just need one land to be able to play my Force of Virtue, so if I draw land, I play land and attack with all, except for the Vanguard. Make them trade like these, and then I play Force. Nice. Okay. I'm missing double white though. That's a problem, so I cannot go for that route. I could trade one Dauntless Bodyguard for the Charming Prince. I don't think he won though, so I just pass the turn. Yeah, I needed a white land. This is kind of a problem, because if I attack with all now, they are going to take 6. I think I'm still attacking with all, right? Yeah, let's try. Let's try. I'm dead on the backswing here, but they're dead if they block everything. Right, 9, 11. They're not dead actually, but I still have the Mutavault to block. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. Okay, still fine. Another vial. Nice, so Solitude is fine. Thalia's Lieutenant is fine. That's not that good though. I only have one turn to draw an answer for that Flicker Wisp. Now I kind of have to draw Eiganjo or Solitude, and that's it. Let's see if I'm lucky. Even Shining Shoal is fine, right? Perfect. That is indeed perfect. Okay. Nice. That was a pretty good top deck. Oh, another Solitude. Yeah, yeah. Perfect. Hmm. We're on the play, but Esper Sentinel is kinda hit or miss, and we have no other play turn 2, so yikes. So this time I'm going to keep, and then going to bottom Shining Shoal, I guess. Maybe it was better to keep it. I don't know. Because I kinda want to go aggressive. We have a pretty aggressive end, right? So even if I go turn 2 Force of Virtue, the Dauntless Bodyguard, I don't know. Human. Esper Sentinel go. Last turn. Yeah, I kinda want to go aggressive here with an end like this. We just need to draw land. I could also just go all in the land plan. Yeah, fuck it, let's go all in. I know I'm going to draw land. Perfect. At least it's another creature. So they could have a Fury. And I'm dead to a Fury. I'm super dead to Fury. Okay, that's not a possible play for them with a mana base like that. So I have no idea what they're playing, to be honest. But they cannot play any non-creature spell at this point. Okay, they kept a one lander against a double Esper Sentinel. No Thoughtseize for them. Main phase 2. Wait, they could have, okay, they have something. So they could be a Reanimator. Hmm. Interesting. So I have no idea what they are, but I'll play like they are Reanimators. So I'm going to bring in Sanctifier and Containment Priest. Because let's be honest, I don't see very often um, Esper mana base not on Reanimator. So yeah, I think that this is fine. I don't think the Shining Shoal is doing much against them. Dauntless Bodyguard could be good, but I think that these cards are better. I mean, if we are facing the Reanimator, this is a pretty good end, right? Not. It's okay. Round in the lock. Okay, so yeah, they piled it correctly, but whatever. Round in the lock. So it could be interesting. So it could be Esper Scam or truly Reanimator. Still have an Ephemerate, but I'm going to draw one if they cast it without paying mana here. Let's see if they're going to pay. They do not. Okay. Stop taking my Emeria's call. What is wrong with you? Okay, so no black mana. Unforge Mist. Yes. And you're likely taking Caldra, I guess. Yep. Okay. So Containment Priest is not great against them. Now I just need to throw Solitude, I guess. It's my only out. And I think I'm bringing back my Shining Shoal against the Caldra Grief deck. Shining Shoal is not great against Grief Ephemerate. It's not that easy, to be honest. It's not easy. At least I can double block the Grief now, thanks to Thalia, so I'm going to take only 5 per turn. Force of Virtue. Interesting. I think I kinda want to play my Containment Priest instead of the Force of Virtue. Another Stoneforge. Yikes. And they're getting the sword, I guess. Butter Skull. Okay, I can deal with a Butter Skull. So can I start attacking now? I think so. I kinda have to attack this turn. Just to put a tiny bit of pressure. If they want to trade a Grief for any of my creatures, it's fine. This makes no sense at all, but whatever. You do you. Now it's time to draw Solitude. I mean, I could survive even drawing something like a Thalia's Lieutenant. I could play Force of Virtue, pay 1 life point, so go down to 4. Block here, take 3. It's doable. Then I'm down to 1, that means that I cannot play Solitude, so maybe drawing 1 is actually better. We have another Esper Sentinel. It's not great at all. I think I'm just going to surrender here. It's fine. But I want my Shining Shoals against them. Sanctifier is fine, but is that actually good enough? I don't think so. But maybe they're better than Containment Priest. I mean, they're playing Ephemerate, but they're playing Solitude too. Maybe everything is better than Force of Virtue? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah, I don't really like Force of Issue against a Grief Ephemerate deck. Okay, this is a keep. It's a pretty aggressive keep, I like it. They kept 7, so I'm going to get Ephemerate here. They're going to take my 2 copies of Vanguard, I guess. I mean, there's not much I can do. They could also have Solitude. It is not an easy matchup, yes. Prismatic ending on the champion, that's fine. Yep, that's a prismatic ending. That means that they shouldn't have anything worse, like a Solitude or Grief, I guess. Stoneforge is not that much of a problem thanks to Shining Shoal. So pretty nice top deck here. Copperline, Coppercoat Vanguard seems pretty good. So far so good. Okay. Do you want to attack me here? Butterskull. They took the they took the Caldra, but they have a Butterskull in hand, yeah sure. So how do I play these? If they take 6 damage. Okay, they take 6 damage and that's it. So I could just wait, and if they go Caldra attack, I go damage on the German token and then I attack them for 14 exactly. So yeah, I think I'm going to wait, and they're likely going to attack me with Caldra based on on their playstyle, and they should stop to cast the Battle like that, but whatever. Yeah, if they go Caldra now, attack me, it's fine for me, because then I'm going to deal damage on the Germ token and they have lethal. They cannot ephemerate any of these 2 creatures. Okay, top, perfect. They're not attacking, interesting. Should I draw 1 here? What if I draw a Solitude? I don't think I'm supposed to draw. Sanctifier. Sanctifier is actually pretty good because it's able to attack here and to freely block any of those creatures. Let's pass the turn again. They could still have a Solitude in their hand, obviously. I cannot outcast the Solitude and target my Sanctifier though. It's annoying, that's so annoying. What's a Null Forger? Okay. I think I let them choose here. Why do you always go evoke first though? I don't get it, there's no reason to. There is no reason to. Whatever, so I'll target this one. It's just so tough. Whatever. So look at this one and heal until end of turn. Come on, you're playing so badly, but still going so good. I mean, any sword now is fine because they play sword. They can attack here. Yeah. Uh, let's focus. So, what could they draw here? I think I'm supposed to draw now, even if they are going to ephemerate here. Okay, that's fine. Draw. Not the best actually, but fine. So should I put pressure with my 4-2? I mean, they're going to play sword, equip sword. They cannot deal damage here. I don't want to have a blocker. I don't need a blocker now. If I attack now, they're just going to attack with the germ token. That basically it doesn't accomplish anything, so it's going to pass turn. I mean, and they're not looping Stoneforge. Okay. Maybe they have all the artifacts already around. And this is an equip on. Yeah. I cannot recover from this, but this is just so dumb. Okay, that's interesting though. Next turn I need white card or land. Any land is fine. But do you pay 3 to equip the sword? Okay, you do you, I guess. They wasted mana, so that means they cannot kill my Vanguard. But they're dealing me so much damage. What's wrong with them? I hate so much losing game like this. So next turn they're going to attack me, right? And I can just go Solitude. Should I attack them for 4? I guess so. Then they're going to equip the sword to the grief. And again, they have to block like this, so it's not a good attack, I guess. And let's wait. Going for Solitude on the Griff now means they can freely attack with the Adeline and with Champion, then they can equip. It's actually interesting. I think maybe I should just go for an attack or attack now. Then they can equip on the Grief, but they have Adeline with Vigilance. Yeah, I think I should go a bit aggressive. Maybe I'm just tilted by the way they're playing, so I'm maybe doing some wrong choice, but and this is a lot of damage. They can equip the sword, the battle skull to the grief, but that's basically it. That's interesting. So they chose not to equip. What is this? What are you doing? What is that? Why didn't you just equip the sword, the battle skull to the grief? Whatever, we won somehow, so I'm happy about it, but yeah, I have no idea. Okay, this is a fine keep. I mean, not the best, but Thalia against some deck is just auto win, so let's just hope it's some kind of storm or something like that. Mm, please don't be elementals. I just don't want to face elementals, please. Okay, white mana, prismatic. So they could have a Vran. That's a pretty good draw against Vran. Okay, they're going to pass a turn here, so I think that they actually have a Vran in hand. This Shining Shoal is going to be so good. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to ignore Shining Shoal for one turn. I think that's good enough for me. I mean, obviously a Fury is a problem, right? So maybe playing Dauntless Bodyguard was not the right choice, but they kind of want to put more pressure. And if they wanted to go Vran last turn, maybe they have Fable and a Vran in hand. They cannot play those. Binding is not something that they can I can play around, so yeah, I think this is fine. If they go binding on the Vanguard, they're still going to take 4 damage, down to 9. We are not in a good shape post sideboard against that deck though, because I'm targeting another piece of the meta. So yeah, I'm kind of ignoring the bad matchups because usually you cannot side in a consistent way to get those matchups good in any way. So I feel like just ignoring them because they are not that popular, right? They're thinking about it. Okay, 11 life points. That's good for me. 3 mana, and here comes the Fury. So actually, I had to keep up the Shining Shoal, whatever. We're going to keep Thalia anyway. They're going to be interesting. Interesting. So let's see if they pay 1. First of all, they do. Okay, now I'm going to sacrifice this. Yeah, maybe I should have kept around the... I don't know. I don't know. I mean, having all the information is obviously easy to pick a line. Otherwise, not that easy. Okay, Kotal. If they go Vran Ping, I play Force of Virtue. This could be Nomnath. Okay, it's actually Nomnath. I let them draw because I'm not going to do anything else. This has no Death Touch yet, so I cannot go Shining Shoal, sadly. Kinda want to play my Force of Virtue and Solitude away the Omnath. That means they kinda have to draw 1 out of the Silent Clearing. So let's start by cracking the Silent Clearing. Okay. And yeah, kinda have to go Solitude here. Twisting the Adeline. The Force of Virtue. Could also deal them 4 damage with the Omnath. Could also keep the Force of Virtue in hand. Try to draw land, play Solitude on the Omnath, land Adeline attack, 3 damage. They're up to 8 with 4 cards in hand. So this is something that I'm going to take, and I think I'm just going to wait. I don't think that Force of Vision now is doing much. The Shining Shoal. Okay. So obviously I'm doing something like this. I could also just Shining Shoal and they're not getting any life points from that. That seems to be good. Anyway, I'm going to attack. They could also avoid blocking, playing around something like an Eiganjo. That's to 3 damage. And if they block, I'm just going to Shining Shoal. Otherwise, I'm going to Solitude the Omnath. Okay. And I'm going to waste Force of Virtue. So I could have kept the Force of Virtue, but I think that's better this way. Because I want to keep more damage. If they go attack, play Fury, I can deal them damage I need. 4 damage face or 4 damage to the Fury itself. I'm thinking about the early play. If I just played Vanguard, they would have killed the Thalia. No, because I had the Shining Shoal already. Yeah, that was not one of my best play, probably. Okay, that's interesting. I think I'm going to play the Vanguard anyway, even if I cannot play the Shining Shoal anymore. But this time I kinda have to put pressure, right? If they block like this, it's fine. It's just chump block. And if they go Fury, they're going to kill only the Vanguard unless they pitch for something. So it's almost same, but they keep one more card around. Okay, this is a Eladamri's call for Fury, I guess. Or Solitude. Maybe Solitude is better. They could also find an Omnath just to get more life going. Maybe it's the right choice in their head. Yeah, they go for Fury. So if they outcast Fury, they're just going to kill the Vanguard. And then I could go Solitude the Fury, play land Adeline. That would be awesome. Okay, they're going to kill everything though. Mm-hmm. I don't know, all these lines are not that easy. Because I kinda want to put pressure, hoping that they don't have a Fury. But I should always play around the Fury, keeping up mana. I mean, we still have the other in play. If I manage to draw land, we're fine, right? I could also deal them a lot of damage next turn. I mean, 5 damage is not bad. Thalia is not good though. They could deal them 5 damage with Shining Shoal Solitude. So if they take 1 damage, it's fine. Should they pass the turn? Should they play the Thalia now? Because if I play the Thalia, yeah, I'll play the Thalia for one reason. I want them to fetch. So I want them to feel safe and then kill them with the Shining Shoal. I'm fine taking 6 damage now, and it's bad only if they have an Omnath or any way to gain life here. So that's okay for me. Okay, top land, interesting. This is a Solitude though. Okay. This is a Solitude. Is this lethal? Because I'm dealing them 8 damage, but they're up to 9, right? I'm not taking damage. So they're down to 1 again. So you can't have them to fetch. Otherwise I can Adeline, Shining Shoal Adeline, kill the Solitude. Take only 3 damage next turn. I think that this is the best play. Unless they go fetch. If they go fetch, that's fine for me. And they usually don't play any counterspell main deck. They're just going for an attack here. And only with the Solitude. That is good actually. So I could kill Fury. I could kill Fury. That was a pretty good play, not going to lie. So, what should I do against that Solitude? Any play made them gain life, right? But I kinda want to keep at least one Solitude and one Shining Shoal in hand. So Shining Shoal Adeline is the best option. And I kinda want to go face. I don't know, let's try. I'm not 100% sure. This is the most aggressive line I could take. I think it's fine. They stay at 6. They could fetch. They could draw something like an Emeria Skull. They already saw like 2 copies of Shining Shoal already. Okay, so we have the best card possible. They are not fetching. They keep attacking just with that one, huh? It's so hard though. I'll take this. They gain so much life points though. Down to 8, okay. Up to 11. I think I'm just short of damage here. Yeah, whatever. I cannot keep up here. Feel like I cannot keep up. I misplayed the second turn, not the third turn, where I played the Dauntless Bodyguard. And I don't feel like that was the right choice, probably. I feel like Thalia is not great against them, but it's good on the play, because it's slowing down Ren and 6. So I think I'm just keeping like this, but if I win the next game, the third game, I'm just going to play Sanctifier main instead of the Thalia's. Because it's just a better card against Ren on the draw. Yeah. Okay, this is keepable. If they go Prismatic Ending, turn 1 into something turn 2 to get rid of Thalia, that's pretty much over. Very nice. More Solitudes. I think I'm trying to, having 4 lands around, I think I'm just trying to hardcast the Solitude. This some kind of bolt on the champion, or just Are you just fetching for triumph? So no Vren 6 now. They could go Prismatic Ending with Thalia. Then I have 4 damage here. And that's a Prisma binding. Yeah, sure. On the Thalia. Okay. Force is okay, I guess. 4 damage, play the Mutavault next turn. Yeah, I think that Force is actually pretty good in this spot. Because I'm able to go Force of Virtue, activate double Mutavault, and threaten lethal. That's so good. Unless they have... I mean, they could have something like Prismatic Ending. They have... They need a removal now for the champion. Another binding on the champion itself. Okay. So I have 2 options here. I think I want to play my Thalia and attack them for 3 damage. Because I think that this next turn I have 9 damage around. So even if they play a Chum Blocker, they're dead. And they cannot play Fable. I mean, if they play Fable, that's their only play. If they play Fury, they can kill only Thalia, so they need like Chum Blocker plus Fury to survive this turn. And they're likely to fetch anyway, so they're down to 5. They could also have Omnath plus Solitude. I mean, their deck is full of annoying stuff, right? They could have Bolt plus Prismatic Ending too. It's an option. They could have another Leyline Binding. I think that they at least have 2 lands in hand. Ooh, okay, that's pretty interesting. You kinda have to ignore it though, right? Because I'm playing around Solitude attacking like this, and not around Bolt. But what if they go... Let's see. They could also go on like Solitude, Thalia, and Bolt one of the Mutavaults, but they're likely going to play around Shining Shoal. They're not dumb. They're playing pretty good around it. Okay, that's a Kotl, I guess. Yeah, they could have Kotl plus any removal. Doesn't have Death Touch though. They need another removal spell now. And they do. So I'm going to Solitude and win the game, right? Hoping that they don't have another Solitude in their hand. Okay, nice. This was a pretty good game, I have to admit. So yeah, Sanctifier in, Thalia out, right? It should be okay. I mean, they have Prismatic Ending and Leyline Binding though. Wow, that's so annoying. But if they go Turn 2 Vran, I cannot play my Thalia. And they cannot play Thalia and keep up Shining Shoal, so I don't think that's great. Maybe I should just cut 2 Dauntless Bodyguard, keep in 2 Thalias, and it should be okay. Yeah, I think that this is better. But still, them on the play is so bad for me. I mean, why shouldn't I keep, right? I feel like keeping, because they go land pass a turn. I go silent clearing Esper Sentinel. They could go land Vran, letting me draw 1. If I draw a Shining Shoal, that's pretty good. But if I miss the Shining Shoal, I can play double champion. They ping 1 champion. I go Adeline, and they already have another spell. Let's see. Okay, let me draw Shining Shoal, please. Fuck. Okay. They ping here. I play double creature next turn. They could have a Fury. They're going to kill one of my champions, sadly. Even Force of Virtue would have been good here. Okay. That was a bit unlucky, but we manage. Bolt. Fuck, okay, okay. This is just bad. Bolt here, ping here. They should have played the ping. Activate the Ren first. Let's play Adeline. Now they need another single target removal, otherwise Adeline is going to... Fuck. I mean, let's see, I still have 4 more cards. Ren is such a broken card though. So menacing, so strong. Draw 1 each turn, kill all X1 creature of your opponent. Okay, that's pretty good though. I guess I'm trying to kill the Ren now. Okay, Ren down finally. So if they go Omnath next turn, I have a Solitude. Please stop, please stop. Having all those removals. So annoying. I feel like Lauren is actually good, but your sideboard is so good against some decks and so bad against some other decks. It's hard to fit all those cards. So they have a Solitude, I guess, in their hand now. And now I have a Force of Virtue. Super good Force of Virtue. Maybe they have nothing. And if they play Fury now, I go Force of Virtue and win the game. Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. Should I go Force of Virtue anyway? I think so. Let's try. I think it's time for me to put pressure now. Yeah, they're yielding. They have only lands in their hand. Ooh, we're going to win maybe. I mean, they cannot play Fury now. It's doing nothing. We won against Elementals. Okay. I mean, even if they had two Leyline Binding, one Bolt, one Ren, and we didn't draw Shining Shoal and Force of Virtue on time. I mean, think about this game with a Force of Virtue turn 1. It's just GG, right? So good. So good. Yeah, I need lands. Okay, I guess. I'm keeping it. Bottom one Emeria School. Let's bait the Hammer matchup, not playing the Cavern of Souls here. Seal of Fire. I mean, yep, that's this there. Which deck plays Seals of Fire? Mountain Seal of Fire. Interesting. Rift Bolt. Kinda wanted an Adeline here. Not going to lie. Okay. I kinda hope that they go creature, hasty creature attack, so we can play my Eiganjo. If they're targeting me, that's fine. Do you pay the one? You do not, you're crazy. Okay. Do you have there? They could have an Adeline, I guess. You are the okay. So they now bolt my Esper Sentinel too. Yes, okay. It's fine. It seems a pretty strong card, not going to lie. Kinda wanted it last turn. Attacked again my Esper Sentinel and dealt him 6 damage. Still fine, I guess. Please, Adeline, rescue me from this spot. Okay. That is a strong card too. I'm going to play my Eiganjo now. Just because I want to be able to play Solitude if I draw one. And then winning the race. Force Charm. Yeah, can take 4 damage. It's fine. Yeah, this is going to your face though. Sorry. Creature. If bolt there, you're down to 1. Interesting. Nice. And this is a pretty good matchup. And we have a Chalice. Kinda want to side in Chalice at least one. My Sanctifiers, Force of Virtue is actually decent against them, but they're going to put always 3 damage. Yeah, let's go like this. Is Chalice actually this good against them? Nah, it's whatever. Okay, I think I'm going to keep. And Emeria Skull top turn 1, Thalia turn 2. Should be already pretty good. That means that I could also... I'm still going to play this stuff. Say no, discard them both, I guess. Sanctifier turn 2 might be better to stop all this madness or lands. It's a pretty strong card. Okay. So Thalia for sure, because they have only 1 land. They could kill my Thalia, obviously, but at least they're wasting 2 damage. So they kinda have to go Seal of Fire on Thalia. Yeah, that's fine. And then now they can play something, I guess. It's a block. Old face, that's fine. I have so many options. I kinda want to play another Sanctifier. So human Sanctifier into Thalia's Lieutenant. There's no way they can recover from this, to be honest. Yeah. Last game. This could be a trophy. Okay, last game. We are on the play pretty good already. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. Even if we have only 1 land, I have Force of Virtue plus Esper Sentinel plus Shining Shoal, so yeah, I kinda like this end already. Human, Esper Sentinel. Prowess. And they're going to attack. Oh, that feels so good. What the heck? I mean, almost everything is fine now. There's a land. Okay. I mean, they're going to draw me a bunch of cards, right? And they cannot kill them. Plus, they have only Canopy Land into play. That's already GG. Nice. Okay. So let's focus because I need this trophy. I think I'm going to say just like the last game. Chalice is a bit better against them though. Chalice is a bit better against them. But we are on the draw. No. I'll bring in the chalices maybe if I'm on the play third game. Okay, this is good. I'm keeping it. Thalia on top. I think I'm fine taking this damage. Now I'm going to play my champion. They could go Searing Blaze, champion, and the point I kill the goblin guy. Okay. Yeah, they're likely to go Searing Blaze now, right? Maybe not. Going to take. I'll play champion into Esper Sentinel. That gives me a bit more boost with Thalia's Lieutenant turn after. But they could also just go Thalia's Lieutenant and have a blocker for the Goblin Guide. That seems to be okay too. Thalia, same thing. But I cannot play Shining Shoal if I play Thalia. It's not that easy actually. Skewer the critics. Fuck this skewer. Okay. Um, that's fine for me, I guess. So they have a land, wasted a bunch of resources here. Path to exile their own creature. Let's see if that was the right choice. I mean, they got a land, they lost the creature anyway. I took 3 damage, but now they have no removal left. I'm actually pretty low, so I could be die. I could be dead. Could die. Do you have Adeline now? You have Adeline. I think I can race you. Please. Only one card left in their hand. Nope. Let's play this game properly. Okay. Uh, they could kill me, I guess. They have exactly Boros Charm plus Bolt. But I'm likely going to draw, so I could draw anything like a Shining Shoal or a Solitude. But they didn't, so this is trophy. Okay. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. This was a pretty fun league. I think that Coppercoat Vanguard is such an amazing card. Pretty good. The only thing I'm still trying to figure out is my sideboard. I think these cards are needed, but I'm not sure if I want Marches, Chalices, Leyline of Sanctity, or maybe Loran, Cathar Commando. There are a lot of options and few slots. And I think I'm almost sure that Force of Virtue is the best card here. So yeah, thanks for tuning in and see you in the next video. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, put a like, and stay tuned for my guide on